What bird has the most elaborate, the most complex, and the most beautiful song in the world? Well, I guess there are lots of contenders, but this bird must be one of them.
To persuade females to come close and admire his plumes, he sings the most complex song he can manage.
2 + 2 is 4, -1, that's 3, quick maths.
He also, in his attempt to outsing his rivals, incorporates other sounds that he hears in the forest.
The thing goes grrrr.
Beautiful animal. So, altcoin news. Is Ripple going to be listed on CoinBase? This isn't, of course, new news. In fact, it's kind of old. However, I've not talked about it. Coinbase currently have available to buy by rank, by coin market cap rank. Number 1's available to buy. Number 2 is available to buy. 4 and 5, but not number 3. And number 3 and number 2 are currently switching in places at the moment. Look at it. It's barely a billion over it right now. So this could have changed by the time you're watching this. Anyway, while there are going to be some popular altcoins listed early next year on Coinbase, Ripple remains unconfirmed. All of them remain unconfirmed. So you could say buy the rumors, sell the news, not financial advice, but I'm just saying. Sorry. So the flippening happened. However, it wasn't what people expected. I think it's safe to say now that the market hasn't chosen decentralization as a priority for most people. I think that's fair to say right now. Hypothetically speaking, if Bitcoin Cash is centralized by the miners, Ripple the banks, Bitcoin's Lightning Network by Blockstream members who work for a bank and or some core developers. Basically, the big news is no one seems to care. I think things changed early last year, potentially when the price went nuts, obviously. The community valued things like decentralized freedom more, I feel. Those guys are, of course, still around, but there's also a ton of people who are around who don't. I say that, and the biggest gainer of today is ZClassic, a coin which, if you go to its website, has the slogan, no censorship and no governing body. But I don't think decentralization is what is causing 100x returns in less than 10 days. More likely is the fact that holders of ZClassic are getting a 1-to-1 fork ratio of a new Bitcoin fork that's upcoming somewhere at the end of January. That Bitcoin fork is called Bitcoin Private. It has the moniker BTCP for anyone interested. So that Bitcoin fork is going to have the same privacy technology as ZClassic. ZClassic is a fork of Zcash, so it's going to have the ZK Snarks privacy feature, which is considered one of the best out there. But why is a Bitcoin fork being pegged to an altcoin? Well, money. Most likely, lots and lots of money for the developers. Bitcoin holders are also getting a 1-to-1 ratio of Bitcoin Private when it hard forks. But yeah, you can expect more of this tactic in future, pegging Bitcoin forks to altcoins. Yeah. If you value gains above principles, it's important to be an emotionless trader, emotionless soul in this market, or stick to your principles. I respect that, really. VeChain news. What's up with them? Well, apparently, an announcement is being announced by an announcer in tomorrow's announcement, as we can see here, by this highly official document. So yeah, there's some news apparently coming out tomorrow. People are hoping it's more partnership announcements. Rablocks continues to flatline, and for good reason. People are very excited about no transaction fees and instant confirmation times. Still a good time to get in. This question comes up a lot. Time will tell. However, what a lot of people are pointing to is the fact that I don't really recognize any of these exchanges. BitGrail, Mercatox, Bitflip, like it's fair to say that, you know, it hasn't got on any major exchanges yet. So what happens when that happens? Time will tell. Once it does, we'll either have a big boom followed by a swift correction. We'll have a swift correction when it actually gets listed because people have been waiting to sell the news, or it goes boom, straight upward, and we have a new support level much higher. Probably one of those 3 options. Or nothing, I guess. That could happen, but probably not. Deep Brain Chain. Doesn't really flow off the tongue. This is getting added later to a market. That rank is not correct because they haven't figured out what the market cap is yet. And it's an AI coin, but it's super low market values at the moment, I think, just out of ICO. I'm not going to talk too much about it, but was mentioned today. The places I go to find stuff like this, in case you want to do it yourself, Bitcoin Talk is a really good place. Our cryptocurrency, and just like Steam It as well. There's a few places. Like if you go to Steam It trending cryptocurrency, some good stuff there sometimes. Okay, guys, check this out. Oh, can you see that? Beautiful. Did you see my reflection?
Boom, boom. You done know.